Well, congratulations. If you're seeing this on Facebook, you are one of the few people on Facebook that's actually seeing this on Facebook because, well, for one reason or another, they really don't like me. Right now, I've got like one person viewing. Can't tell you how that just warms the cockles of my heart to see Facebook suppressing my voice. I'm thinking of doing a, what do you think of this? I'm going to start a show on Daystar. Then we're going to roll it out. It's going to be called the Late Night Lance Rant. Let me know if you like the idea, the Late Night Lance Rant, because I am fed up with the lunacy that I'm looking at. But of course, we know the last days, perilous times are going to come because men are going to be stupid. Anyway, I wanted to give you the latest. If you want stupid, all you got to do is check out what Joe's doing lately. So anyway, he wants a vaccine passport. He wants you to pay for reparations to China for climate problems. Yeah, this guy needs to be investigated faster than last week. What's he paying off China for with your money? Anyway, it's coming around the bend. Now, don't you listen for a moment to those Pentecostal pearl-clutching paranoiacs. I made up a word there. Who don't like Trump. Well, I don't want to see Trump. Well, I'd rather see DeSantis. Well, look what he did to the midterms. Trump did nothing in the midterms. 83% of the candidates he endorsed, he dragged their butts through the primary and over the finish line. 83%. You didn't hear that, did you? You didn't hear that one there, did you, from your nervous ninnies and your pearl-clutching Pentecostals about Donald Trump? Oh, I wish you would just let Ron DeSantis run. These are the same people that wish Mike Pence would run. Oh, Trump is just so crude. Oh, he embarrasses me. I think God brought Trump in there to embarrass religious people. Well, anyway, I can see we only have 758 people on, but normally we'd have around 2,000 people. But I'm going to deal with this thing. Remember, I'm going to have to go on Daystar. Going to have to go, I don't know, maybe TBN, maybe buy some time on the Copeland channel, Victory channel. Do the Late Night Lance Rant 5 days a week. You can get this every night. And edifying, well, if it isn't edifying, at least you'll experience some of the humorous escape gases of my exuberance in the late night evenings, because I'm telling you, I just got to point out where the crazy is every day, because it's the only way we can retain our sanity. Now, it's a good thing that we didn't take the elections the way we thought we were going to take them. Don't worry about that. It's a good thing, I say, and we got to get the Senate. Got to get the Senate because the Supreme Court appointments come out of the Senate. But it's okay if we only have like 10 seats in the House. Look how much damage the Democrats did from 2018 on, 2 impeachment scenarios and all kinds of chaos and craziness, and they could pull that off with just 7 seats advantage. Wow, if we have 10, let's let them experience a little bit of the fun. That's what the requirement is from Wall Street. You have to have this ESG, right? You have to have this social governance system which has a ratio of representation of everybody the Marxist Democrats want you to have running your corporation. Oh, well, I'm just preaching myself happy. Well, what's the good news, Lance? Well, the good news is Roe v. Wade was turned over at a federal level. The good news is we have control of the gavel in the House. I think we're going to be able to get control of that seat in the Senate. Maybe God's allowing all this to happen because he doesn't want America to be put back on the right track because of inflation, the border, fentanyl deaths. I'm not minimizing this. I'm just saying maybe those aren't the issues heaven has with the United States. Maybe America better get back on track, Jack. Maybe there's a spiritual defilement and a loss of courage, and the pendulum keeps moving. Got the Marriage Equality Act moving. You got all the Christians, all the nervous Christians. Oh, it's okay. Well, how far do you back up before you go over the cliff? Well, those are my thoughts tonight. But we're heading into Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful because we have seen the success. We did get control of the gavel, which means we're going to be able to go after Fauci. We're going to be able to go after, the Hunter Biden laptop situation, show that dad was involved with the money laundering scheme, that the Biden corrupt family. And I think there's a lot more weird stuff going on with the Bidens you're going to find out about, but that's just a little bit behind the screen stuff I'm hearing about. But I think America ought to know. Everybody ought to know. I'm going to keep you posted on what's going on in the world because it's huge what's happening. And by the way, there's a lot of people that are worried about what they're going to do with gold or silver, what's going to happen with the cash, what's going to happen with the market. All I can tell you is I got like this 30-page report you can download at LanceWellnow.com, WALLNAU.com/BIRCH. And you can figure out what to do if you've got an IRA, if you've got some retirement account. I suggest you examine how to lock it in on gold and put it into something which is going to be stable while the dollar is a fluctuating phenomenon, because I am not putting my trust in the Biden economic plan. I'm putting my trust in the kingdom of God. And the silver is mine and the gold is mine. Remember that from Haggai. When everything shakes, God's got the currency. Go to LanceWellnow.com/Birch, BIRCH. Download a free report and see what I've learned about what to do with a retirement account where you can put it over in gold. Smart move. I'll be looking for you. I'll be reading your comments. Appreciate you. I'll see you on Flashpoint tomorrow night. We'll be there for Flashpoint tomorrow night. We got a lot to talk about. Carrie Lake is getting her day in court, and if we can get election integrity in Arizona, bam, we have a chance at the next presidential election. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh boy, this episode was so hot, YouTube and Facebook might not be able to handle it. So go to LanceWellnow.com/